love. We live. What is up, everybody? What is up? Disney earnings. I put earns. All right. We're live. Officially live. What's up? Let's go. Fire it up. Thank you, everybody, dropping them frogs in the chat. I'm trying to open the chat. Can't get it on my phone. There we go. Dropping them frogs. What's up? Please understand. John Booze. How you doing? What's up, Darnell W? What is up, Jim? We got Jim in the house. Michelle in the house. Mondo is live. Thank you. Jim. So I'm going to give a little story before, give people time to join. I had a chance to see Phantom of the Menace in the theater yesterday. I don't know if they're still doing it today and beyond, but Phantom of the Menace in the theater is beautiful. I freaking loved it. I just kept thinking to myself, like, I can't believe I'm watching this movie in the theater, like an in-theater experience. It's crazy. I would have to go back in time 25 years to see this movie in theater experience. And it was so cool to hear, like, fans screaming at certain parts, people going crazy when Darth Maul hits the screen, you know. It was just really cool. I find it weird that we're watching 25-year-old movies in the theater and it's still a good experience. Oh, man. I know that movie Phantom of the Menace got a lot of hate back in the day, but I think in 2024 it's awesome to watch. Awesome to watch. What's up, Gomes? Tour de Fridge. Is that what it says? Tour de Fridge. What's up? Disney announcing Oogie Boogie dates this early is crazy. Everybody wants the dates. Everybody wants them. The crazy part is tomorrow. I think tomorrow or the 9th, you could buy Halloween tickets for Walt Disney World. We don't know when we're going to buy our Oogie Boogie tickets just yet. Phantom of the Menace literally blows every Disney Star Wars out of the theater still. It looks incredible. Dude, the movie holds up. It holds up really, really well. I don't feel like at all I'm watching a 25-year-old movie. I'm watching Star Wars. It looks like a Star Wars movie. Joshua, aloha. HHN needs dates. Yeah, I just want to buy my Frequent Fear too, my friend. It was dope to see it with people who love Phantom of the Menace. Yeah, it's cool. I've just been surrounded by Star Wars fans from Star Wars Night, now at the theater. It's just the Star Wars love has been really, really, really strong. The Force is strong. Let me see. Evan says, man, I saw that in 1999, opening night, and then the first showing the next morning. Dude, that was me with Godzilla -1. I watched that the very next day. I was like, I want to watch that in I think it's called Prime, where the seats shake, ridiculous audio. I wanted to just feel every bit of that Godzilla. It was Godzilla -1 was it's the last time I watched a movie and was like, I gotta watch this again today or tomorrow, like a second time, was Maverick. What am I thinking? What's the Tom Cruise movie? It's just like leaving my head right now. Got that dad brain going on. Top Gun Maverick. All I kept thinking is Maverick. I was thinking Dallas Mavericks. Top Gun Maverick. I watched that the very next day. Duel of Fates. Yeah, such a good song. Phantom of the Menace, in my opinion, is movie of the century. Wow. This think of how far movies and all media technology has progressed. 1900 to 1999. Mind blowing. Yeah, Phantom of the Menace is crazy. Dialogue's still not the best, but the prequel lightsaber choreo can't beat it. Yeah, I'm okay with the dialogue in Phantom of the Menace. I got no complaints. You know what I'm wondering? What are top 10 quotes Jar Jar Binks? What are Jar Jar Binks' top 10 quotes? I'm just curious. What are his top 10 quotes? Ooh, muy, muy, I love you. I don't even know when he said that. Misa called Jar Jar Binks. Misa, your humble servant. Jar Jar is why I'm here. I love watching Jar Jar Binks. And we get Jar Jar Binks as like Darth Vader in like some What If Lego soon. So I don't know if I'll buy that, but it looks cool. It looks cool. Jar Jar is for everything to me. Man, I've literally seen Phantom of the Menace back-to-back days. I watched it at home, and then the very next day, yesterday, I watched it in the theater. I must say, yeah, Misa, fill in the blank. For real, right? Misa, fire it up. Misa, hit the horn. Dude, water's so good today. All right. Mondo, have you drank at Oga's in the many times? Been at Oga's many times, just not recent. I wanted. Can I even get a reservation? Let me see. I guess I could just open it up on here. Disneyland.com. Halloween time. That's what pops up in my search engine. Oga's Cantina. Oga's is very hard to get a reservation. Check availability. Hold on. I have to sign in. Where are we at? So we'll do a party of 2. Yeah. It's just hard to get a reservation. Oga's is just you got to get lucky and get a walk up in person. That's like your only chance. But Phantasmic very quietly, they dropped their dining reservation today. I tried to get one. I don't mind paying, I guess, like $90. $90 to guarantee myself a seat at first show Phantasmic. Why not? It is what it is. I know how crazy it's going to be out there. Phantasmic viewing is not the easiest thing in the world to get, and it gets kind of crazy, especially the first week. But they dropped their dining packages today, and where can I click? It doesn't let me click anywhere here. What the heck? Well, the Blue Bayou. Blue Bayou is the one. Do I go to dining events? Phantasmic, check availability. The 24th. Yeah, so you can try to get availability. You kind of have to go pretty far. We'll go June 28th. There you go. So you could get yourself some Phantasmic viewing. currently they only got Blue Bayou. Blue Bayou is the only one doing dining reservation. And if I'm not mistaken, it's like $85 or $90, and kids are probably like 35, 45, somewhere in that range. Um, it's completely sold out, obviously, for like opening weekend and stuff like that. But it's there. Anybody trying to do Phantasmic viewing, Blue Bayou. So you get the choices of lunch, dinner, for either first show or second show. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Kind of weird how this stuff always happens. Like, nobody knows when it happens. You just kind of find out down the line. We're in the process, or like, not we're in the process, but like, I hope Hungry Bear gets added to these lists. Somebody was messaging me today that Hungry Bear is not going to be a dining package. And I was like, what? That was like the go-to package. If you know what I mean, you're not trying to do Blue Bayou. You don't want to do a sit down. Hungry Bear is where it's at. But someone told me that Hungry Bear will not be part of Blue Phantasmic dining package. Hopefully that's wrong. I really hope that's wrong, because that will suck if it's true. But yeah. Thank you, Greg. So 89 and kids are 35. If you do end up doing yourself a Blue Bayou Phantasmic package, I recommend you do the lunch if you have the option to do, just so you don't have to worry about trying to eat real quick, go do the Phantasmic sitting down area and waiting. Lunch, you just kind of go at your own pace. You know what I mean? You spread things out a lot. Why drop it so quietly? I was waiting for months. Yeah, we're all waiting. We all got screwed. It's simple as that. I found out like at 1 o'clock, and obviously it's too late. If you found out after like 9 a.m., we had no chance of getting like an opening weekend. I got the Blue Bayou Phantasmic package today. Damn, hell yeah, Greg. I'm glad somebody in the community got it. That's what I'm talking about. I keep checking though. I keep checking if there's a Friday, which is opening day of Phantasmic. But yeah, I'm not found one. When is Phantasmic? What are we? 3 weeks. So like 3 Fridays from now. Damn, Phantasmic Pixar Fest. Oh my gosh, Disneyland's just on fire. Very easy to get res at Oga's Hollywood Studios. I don't doubt it, man. Going to Florida ain't easy. 1 hour and a half until we stay up till like 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. What are we talking about? I'm prepared to wait for hours for a good spot. I am too, I guess. I'm in the same boat. All right. Disney earnings. It happened, I guess, early. I did a video earlier. If you want to check it out, going over all the Disney Springs just information dump that happened, just unloaded, with spectacular views and photos and videos of Disney Springs, Tokyo. Disney Springs, Tokyo. It's just, I can't believe that's real. I can't believe that's Disney. And I look at Web Slingers. You know what I mean? It's like, what? It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Have you noticed Rancho has been removed from the Disneyland app? What? What? You're saying like there's not even mobile order? Rancho de Zocalo. Rancho de Zocalo. Am I spelling it right? Wow. Let me put that on my Instagram, Peter. What the heck? Why is Rancho de Zocalo not not on the Disneyland app? Mm-mm-mm. Oh, that's the Instagram. Instagram, they know all the information. That's weird. Okay, let's get this party started. We're here to talk some Disney earnings. I'm trying to bundle up all this information that came through. But Bob Iger himself spoke today, and I was like, let's just listen to it. I haven't listened to it. I've been trying to compile all the information that came out of this call because it's 45 minutes. We're only gonna listen to Bob talk, which is in the beginning. I don't know if he talked at the end, but this is him at the beginning.
2024 Financial Results Conference Call. All participants will be in listen-only mode. Should you need assistance, please signal a conference specialist by pressing the star key followed by 0. After today's presentation, there will be an opportunity to ask questions. To ask a question, you may press star then 1 on your telephone keypad. To withdraw your question, please press star then 2. Please note today's mode.
2024 earnings call. Our press release was issued. Good morning. The call. Joining me for today's call are Bob Iger, Disney's Chief Executive Officer, and Hugh Johnston, Senior Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. Following comments from Bob and Hugh, we will be happy to take some of your questions. So with that, let me turn the call over to Bob to get started.
Thank you, Alexia, and good morning, everyone. Our strong performance in Q2 demonstrates we are delivering on our strategic priorities while building for the future. Overall, this was another impressive quarter for us, with adjusted earnings per share up 30% compared to prior year. And I'm pleased to say this outperformance raises our full-year adjusted EPS growth target to 25%. Our results were driven in large part by our experiences segment and our streaming business, which achieved an important milestone with the entertainment portion of the streaming business achieving profitability in the quarter. This is a testament to the turnaround we set in motion last year and the outstanding leadership of Disney Entertainment co-chairman Alan Bergman and Dana Walden. It is particularly noteworthy when you consider we reported peak losses only 18 months ago. We also remain on track to reach profitability in our combined streaming businesses in Q4. We've said all along our path to profitability will not be linear, and while we're anticipating a softer third quarter, due in large part to the seasonality of our India sports offerings, we fully expect streaming to be a growth driver for the company in the future, and we have prioritized the steps necessary to achieve this. In March, we successfully launched Hulu on Disney+, bringing extensive general entertainment content to the platform for bundle subscribers, and we're encouraged by the early results. And by the end of this calendar year, we will be adding an ESPN tile to Disney+, giving all U.S. subscribers access to select live games and studio programming within the Disney+ app. We see this as a first step to bringing ESPN to Disney+ viewers as we ready the launch of our enhanced standalone ESPN streaming service in the fall of 2025. The key to our success in streaming and what consistently brings consumers back for more is the array of exceptional content we produce that captivates audiences of all ages and backgrounds. Looking at our film studios, we have a number of highly anticipated theatrical releases arriving over the next few months, including Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which opens this Friday, as well as Pixar's Inside Out 2, Marvel's Deadpool and Wolverine, and 20th Century Studios' Alien Romulus, which are all slated for this summer. Later this year, we're looking forward to Moana 2 and Mufasa the Lion King, and in 2025, our slate remains just as robust with Captain America Brave New World, Fantastic Four, Elio, Zootopia 2, and Avatar 3. Our series also continue to resonate with audiences and critics alike. FX's Shogun has proven to be a global hit, with success on both linear and streaming. It's tracking as FX's most watched show ever on our streaming platforms, and it's driving the second largest number of signups to our streaming services since 2022, behind only Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. This is a great example of how we are successfully reaching wider audiences with our combined linear and streaming ecosystem. In Q2, series that aired on linear networks accounted for 17 of the top 20 most viewed series on our streaming platforms, with almost 3 billion hours of consumption. Our linear channels are deeply embedded in our direct-to-consumer strategy as they continue to deliver high-quality content that reaches demographics not captured on streaming alone, allowing us to broaden our audiences and leverage our unmatched content engine across an expansive base. Turning to ESPN, sports continues to stand out when it comes to convening large audiences, with recent big ratings wins across a variety of sports. ESPN had a fantastic April in terms of total day viewership, the highest April since 2012. For primetime viewership, it was ESPN's highest April on record. The NCAA Women's Final Four in Cleveland was the most viewed on record, and the championship between Iowa and South Carolina was ESPN's most viewed college basketball game ever, men's or women's. We also saw record-breaking ratings for the WNBA draft. Monday Night Football had its most watched season since 2000, and the NFL postseason also broke viewership records. The divisional playoff game between the Houston Texans and Baltimore Ravens was ESPN's most watched NFL game ever, with 32.4 million viewers. Looking at our experiences business, which remained an impressive financial driver in the quarter, we are focused on turbocharging growth with a number of long-term strategic investments. That includes our Disneyland Forward initiative, the first step in our expansion plans at Disneyland Resort, which received unanimous preliminary approval by the Anaheim City Council last month. This was a significant milestone, and the final vote is expected to take place this evening. We're incredibly excited for the many potential new stories our guests could experience at Walt's original theme park, including the much-anticipated opportunity to bring Avatar to Disneyland. When you consider all of our businesses as a whole, from entertainment to sports to experiences, it's clear that no one has what Disney has. The turnaround and growth initiatives we set in motion last year have continued to yield positive results, and we are executing against our ambitious strategic priorities with both speed and determination. To walk you through more of our results from the quarter, I will now turn things over to Hugh.
Yeah, we don't care what Hugh has to say. So that was Bob Iger. And I had a chance to look at Anaheim City or Anaheim Council meeting. They're doing a live stream at 5 o'clock to do the vote that he's talking about with Disneyland Forward. It's final vote, the final one. So I had a chance to look up. There's a lot that went into this call. We're not going to hear it all. Disney looking selectively at licensing more content. This is from Hollywood Reporter. Disney is exploring licensing. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Licensing. Oh my gosh, okay. It's one of those websites. Licensing more of its content. We're already doing some licensing with Netflix, and we're looking selectively at other possibilities. I don't want to declare that it's a direction we'll go more aggressively or not, but we're certainly taking a look at it and being expansive in our thinking about Disney. In the past, Iger eschewed the thought of licensing to third parties, especially to Netflix, saying in January 2022 interview with the New York Times that it would be like selling what? I don't even know. I don't even want to read that. However, in November 2023, Iger said that while the company won't chase bucks, it's already licensing some content to Netflix and would continue to do so. At the time, Iger said he would not accept licensing Disney core brands. I don't know why he wouldn't license. Just make money. Licensing is literally making money on your existing product. People are going to watch it on Disney Plus, and people would love to watch it on Netflix too. I don't see any issue with that. On Tuesday, Iger said, well, oh my gosh, I keep forgetting I can't highlight things. He does not expect Disney to do significant amount of licensing. They're looking at it with an open mind. We had previously thought that exclusivity, meaning our own product on our own platform, had a huge value. It definitely does have some value, but we're also watching as some studios have licensed content to third-party streamers, and that creates more traction, more awareness, and the fact increases not only the value of the content from a financial perspective, but in terms of traction. So we're looking at it with an open mind, but I don't think you should expect that we'll do a significant amount of it. Honestly, like the one that should have just been streamed everywhere the first day. Everywhere, if it had the ability to, was Wish. Drop Wish in the theaters, drop Wish on Disney Plus, and if Netflix wants a chunk of that, drop it on Netflix. It would have been great. Just from we're celebrating Disney 100. This is our 100th anniversary movie. It just get it out there as much as possible. But Disney put it in theaters. It flopped really hard. And then they didn't drop it on Disney Plus for a long-ass time. And now we got merch selling at all the theme parks for 40% off. Really weird. I love Five Nights at Freddy for what it showed. I guess you could say Hollywood. It showed that you could drop a movie in streaming and in theater and be profitable by a lot. Five Nights at Freddy disapproved everything about people only want to watch it on streaming. That's not the case. Five Nights at Freddy debunked that super hard. But yeah, it is what it is, right? This comes as Disney. Oh my gosh, I keep trying to highlight things. This goes into ESPN and all these other stuff. We're not going to get into that. There's another one. This is kind of more important of what we cover here, which is theme park. This is from blogwiki.com. Disney forecasts lower demand at theme parks through the summer. And that checks out because Magic Keys are still available at Disneyland, which is surprising. Just how the trend has gone, where they sell them, take them away, sell cheap tickets. In today's earnings call, CFO Hugh Johnston gave a forecast of moderating demand as theme parks moving forward. Johnston attributed lower demand to global moderation post-Rona travel. Johnston said that... Hold on. Am I reading that? This is the next one. Johnston said that bookings still reflect healthy demand, but not to the level of post-Rona demand, where pent-up travel exploded at the domestic theme parks. It's also possible that while bookings look good, they may be at discounted rates that don't boost the bottom line. Johnston said that the moderation in demand will persist into Disney's fiscal quarter 4, which means through summer season and into early fall. Wow. I'm guessing this is more Walt Disney World than Disneyland, in my opinion. In terms of average wait times in theme parks, we're seeing a slight downtick from 2023, which is already down from 2022. Going into summer season, Walt Disney World will eventually announce an opening date of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is anticipated to be a big draw. Is it really, though? They waited too long. Other offerings like a drone show at Disney Springs. Ain't nobody traveling to go watch a drone show at Disney Springs. An Encanto stage show. Ain't nobody traveling to that either. Like that doesn't... I got to book a 5-day, $5,000 trip. Will also be notable throughout the summer this season. But those are typically not things that will drive attendance. Out of Disneyland, hotel occupancy numbers were down in the previous quarter, while attendance and per capita guest spending were up. So people are spending a lot of money at the parks. Overall, the park business is expected to be relatively flat in the next quarter when compared to a year ago. For a look at today's earnings, blah, 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 check our earnings. Okay. This is the other article, I guess. Let's go to that real quick. I'm curious to read that. Disney posts $8.4 billion revenue. Quarter two 2024. Walt Disney has announced an earnings for the second fiscal 2024. Posted $8.4 billion in revenue and $2.3 billion in profit. Let's see. I hope I'm not boring everybody. This is all interesting to me. I couldn't wait to do this live stream. Let me get a vibe check. Are you guys bored? Does anybody even care about this stuff? Let me ask that. We can move on, but I find all this stuff very interesting. I just need a vibe check. I want to make sure that everybody's not asleep. Sleep in this live stream. Putting people to sleep. Oh. Okay, we got not bored at all. Thank you, Palm Tree. Oh man. Let me bring up the live on my phone. All right. Just joined, not bored. I like the info. This is interesting. Okay, good. I just want to make sure I ain't putting everybody to sleep. Just want to make sure. All right, let's keep going. Domestic parks. The increase in operating income at domestic park and experiences was due to higher result at Walt Disney World and Disney Cruise Line, partially offset by lower results at Disneyland. What? Disneyland being the lower one? I did not expect that. At Walt Disney World, higher results in the current quarter compared to the prior year quarter were due increased guest spending attributable to higher average ticket price. So higher ticket prices is kind of pushing Walt Disney World over the top. Higher costs due to inflation, partially offset by lower depreciation cost-saving initiatives. Right now at Walt Disney World, they're discounts like crazy. A lot of the hotel. And they were doing the whole come visit all 4 parks for like $50. They got cheap tickets too. A lot of discounts in Florida. Growth at Disney Cruise Line was due to an increase in average ticket prices, partially offset by higher cost. The increase in operating results at Disneyland Resort were due to higher costs driven by inflation, an increase in guest spending attributed to higher average ticket prices and daily hotel room rates. Higher volumes due to attendance growth, partially offset by lower occupied room nights. So they just built a hotel and they're struggling to book them. And they just remodeled the other hotel, Pixar Place, whatever, Pixar Place Hotel. What do they call? I don't even know what they call it. They should have just called it Pixar Pier Hotel. So we got a lot of people coming to Disneyland, but they're not staying at the hotel. It's very expensive to stay at Disneyland property. I could tell you, it's always I find it crazy when I see this. So lots of times when I go to Disneyland, I leave after, like a nighttime spectacular. Fireworks, I go home. World of Color, I go home. I usually don't stay to midnight anymore. I can't live that life as much as I want to. I got a kid now. I got to come home to my baby. When I leave, the times that I park at Toy Story. So I exit to Harbor entrance. I'm talking about after fireworks. I exit to Harbor, and I'm always like, man, it's about to be a S show over here trying to get a bus to go to Toy Story. And come to find out, nobody goes to Toy Story. That big-ass crowd all goes to Harbor. And guess where those people are going? All the Harbor hotels. Dude, Harbor hotels are just killing it right now. They're killing it. Everybody's staying at Harbor hotels. It's simple as that. It's just crazy. It's great. I would imagine people are going to the bus, so we all go to the parking lot. Everybody's going to their hotels right across the street. International park and experiences. We don't really care about that. Consumer products. Disney. Bob Iger said experience division was responsible. What is going on with this website? I don't know what's going on with this website. Hold on. Let me hit refresh. Bob Iger. Experience division was responsible for a large part of the Walt Disney Company positive results in the quarter, and Disney will continue to turbocharge growth with a number of near and long-term strategic investment. Experience business was growth driver second quarter with revenue growth of 10%, segment operating income growth of 12%, a margin expansion of 60. Oh my God, we're just getting into like mumbo jumbo right there. All right, let's keep it going with all this quarters talk. This is another big one that was, I guess, brought up at some point in time. What are people saying? Harbors, hotels aren't cheap either. They're a lot cheaper than $600 to $1,200 at Disneyland. They're not in that range. They are expensive, but they're not in the $600 to $1,200 like Disney is. I think I stayed at every Harbor hotel and never stayed on property at Disney. Wow, Peter loves staying at Harborside. I could see it though. It's very convenient. $500 is the price of my key. I can get it a key, or I could stay one night at a Disney hotel, maybe. You tell me what's better value. Why would you spend all that money to stay at Disney hotel when you're only going to be sleeping in it? It's so true. Disney hotel, you're not in your hotel very often. You're in Disneyland. There's stuff to do at Disneyland from 8 a.m. to closing. Disney just wants they just want to keep the prices high. It's the way they've been rolling with it. Why is there so many decorations around Universal? They're doing some type of travel event. It's like a after hour corporate event. Has nothing to do with theme park. It's a corporate event. Just think of it that way. Grand Californian is near 1,000 a night. Yep. Yeah, and people stay there all the time. All right, let's get into this. Disney's planning to, oh my gosh, it's Hollywood Reporter again. I can't highlight things. Disney's planning to reevaluate its slate of films and TV shows from Marvel Studio, with the company set to reduce its output from the comic book franchise studio. On a fiscal second quarter earnings call, Bob Iger told analysts that the company's finally moving away from a vestige, basically a desire in the past to increase volume. I've been working hard with the studio to reduce output and focus more on quality. That's particularly true with Marvel. What will that mean for Marvel's upcoming film and TV show? The year's slate, highlighted by Deadpool Wolverine, won't be impacted, but it will be felt in future year. We're slowly going to decrease volume, go to probably about 2 TV series a year, instead of what had become 4, and reduce our film output from maybe 4 a year to 2, or at the maximum 3. And we're working hard on what the path is. We've got a couple of good films in 2025, and then we're heading more Avengers, which is extremely excited about. Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, is listed for 2026. They're still following through with Kang Dynasty. That's surprising. Overall, I feel great about the slate. He continued. It's something that I've committed to spending more and more time on. The team is one that I have tremendous confidence in the IP that we're mining, including all the sequels that we're doing, and second to none. Future of Marvel has been a hot button for topic for Disney, with the past few films underperforming. Underperforming is an understatement. By reducing both film and TV output, Iger is suggesting the company plans to make films more of an event rather than quarterly obligation. But what happens to Disney when their output goes down and then a movie does bad? You know what I mean? That's like the nightmare scenario where a movie that, like, they reduce output, they're doing quality, and then it flops in the theater. Like, what's going to happen then? The get back, getting back on track is just going to take that much longer since they're going so much slower. I don't know what's happening with Disney. Like, I really hope X-Men, when they finally get there, just turns around the MCU. But I don't know. I don't know what they're... Where are they headed? You know what I mean? Hopefully Wolverine, Deadpool really does push MCU back on track. Could it be $1 billion movie? Only time will tell. Do the fans love this movie? This is the third Deadpool. I feel like it's very rare where the third movie is incredible. So we'll see how that plays out. I wasn't the most fondest of Deadpool 2. Deadpool 1 is, like, really good. Deadpool 2 is, So Deadpool 3, I don't know. But having Hugh come back as Wolverine, that's an event in itself. So people are gonna go see it. Let me see. I think movies that don't follow the strict 3 movie a year schedule is Spider-Man. I can't wait for Spider-Man. I really hope Tobey Maguire, please give him one more movie. We don't even need more after that. Just one more. I only go to theaters on Tuesdays, $6. I only go to theater because I have AMC A-List. I think if I didn't have AMC A-List, I wouldn't be going to theaters. Paying $14 to like $25 for a movie? That's ridiculous. Just because, like, what about if there's like 3 movies in a month? You know what I mean? It's like, that's like $75 a movie. What? Oh my gosh. Movies are adding up price-wise. I wonder what the percentage of people that go to movies are now on an A-list or just like on a monthly plan with the theater they go to. I feel like it has to be very high. Because like the odds that people are just paying $12 to $25 constantly to watch movies, especially the bad movies. Dude, I watched so many bad movies over the year with AMC A-List. I always think to myself, like, dang gosh, I didn't pay for this crappy movie. All right. I want to read this one. I think that's it for Disney's phone calls or earnings call. I don't think I want to go into it any deeper than that. All right. A lot is depending on Deadpool Wolverine movie success to relaunch Marvel's new direction. I just want to throw it out there. I have heard some stuff about Deadpool Wolverine, and all I thought to myself was like, I don't know, man. That's how I felt. I was just like, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. But we're so close to finally seeing it and whatever the finished product is. So, yeah, we'll be talking some Wolverine Deadpool for sure. I really do hope and pray that, you know, Deadpool would be sick to have in Avenger Campus, but I want Wolverine, man. Give us Wolverine. Wolverines. Dude, Wolverine with the blades out. I want the full Wolverine. I want to look at a Wolverine in real life. What's up, bub? Give him a couple F-bombs too. Why not? That's what Disney's doing these days. All right. Peter's saying, I think a reason a lot of these films have been doing bad is the fact that tickets are expensive. It's near $100 for a family to go. $50 for food in theater. Yeah, dude, food in the theaters are just unreal. I go to Trader Joe's, go get myself some Trader Joe $1 snacks. Go to the movie theater. Like my $5 at Trader Joe's goes 5 times as far as I don't even think $5 gets you anything in the theater. Candy, water, soda. I don't even think soda's $5. AMC's got very expensive. All right. We talked about Disney earnings. I think that's it for that. All right, let's open up to Q&A. And what do you guys want to talk about? Is there any news that I've missed? We talked about Fantasmic Dining earlier. I just want to mention it real quick. How about them Timberwolves? My gosh. I'm telling you, if they beat the Nuggets, it's over. I don't care about the Celtics. Even the Knicks. Even Luka or Shai Alexander. Ain't nobody got no chance against the Timberwolves. They're just on another freaking level. From Anthony Edwards to the bench players. Dude, they're making the Nuggets look bad. And Jamal Murray's, I don't know, maybe he's hurt, but he just don't look like himself. The Timberwolves, I'm telling you, they're going to win the championship. They're just going to win it. All right, let's open up to Q&A. Let's chill and talk. What do you guys want to talk about? Everybody in the chat, what do you guys want to talk about? Hit the like button if you haven't already. Let's get to 100 likes. Thank you. Thank you, Jess. Mondo, what are your dream picks for Disneyland Forward? Lilo and Stitch roller coaster, Lion King land, a restaurant, a show, and a ride. Man. A Hercules land with a restaurant, a show, and a ride. Hercules Land would be sick. Nightmare Before Christmas Land with a ride, a show, a restaurant, and walking characters. That's what I want. Every time I bring anything, I want a ride, a show, a restaurant, and a flushed out land. That's what I want. I don't want this. I don't want like a land to come and no character, no restaurant. It just, you know what I mean? Like a half-assed land. I don't want no half-assed land. I want some Tokyo Disney Springs. That's what I want. LLH, hi back at you. Thank you for joining today. Do you think Tangled attraction in Tokyo could come to Disneyland if Disneyland Forward gets approved? Yes, without a doubt. All that stuff you're seeing right now, Disneyland or Tokyo Disney Springs, all of that can and will probably most likely come to Disneyland Forward. Why wouldn't it? All that technology is already done. They got blueprints, clones. Disney loves cloning things. We know that. They just did it with Ratatouille. They just did it with Galaxy's Edge. They just did it with Web Slingers. Might as well. Oh my gosh. They just did it with, what is it called? Oh my gosh. What is it? They cloned something else. Ratatouille. Galaxy's Edge. Oh, Tron. What am I talking about? Tron. They just cloned Tron. They love clones. Disney's all about cloning. And most likely, where is it? Peter. Shout out to Peter. He sent me this pic of our King Thanos ride. You could just book it. You could just book it. Literally book it. This is King Thanos ride. I doubt that our King Thanos ride is different. So when we finally get that ride through of what Peter Pan's going to look like over there in Fantasy Springs, you could just, whatever that looks like, just put Avenger characters. And that's the ride. Because look at that ride vehicle. It kind of gets more fleshed out with this. Look at this. There we go. That might as well be the same thing as that top ride right there. That's Peter Pan. That's a real picture. And it makes sense. Look at how many characters they're trying to throw in this ride. That's like 40 characters right there. They're not going to do 40 animatronics, especially the scale of these things. A Hulk, you know what I mean? So I get it. I get it why they got to use screens. It makes sense. It makes sense. HHN RIP in Orlando is 2 separate costs: event entry and tour costs. Yeah, that's how they do it over there in Orlando. Same thing with Express. You got to buy a regular ticket and then buy Express as a second thing. Yeah, I thought it was weird when they do that. 2 more episodes for X-Men 97. See any merch at Disneyland? I have not. I looked for X-Men 97. I don't think I've seen any as of yet. I think X-Men 97 merch does exist. Does the Disney store have any? I'm curious. Disney store. Let me see. X-Men 97. Am I not spelling X-Men 97 right? X-Men. Oh, I put X-Mex. That's it. That's all I get. I get a / action claw. Maybe they just consider it X-Men. Oops. There we go. Okay. So Disney Store does have X-Men. They got X-Men stuff. I haven't seen this kind of stuff at the parks though. Damn. That's how much tie a silk tie costs $64? What? What in the Baba Freak? That's it. They got X-Men 92. They don't even got X-Men 94, 97. Yeah, not much X-Men. Dude, you would think they'd be going crazy on the X-Men merch right now. X-Men 97 is, people love it. Like it's brought the fan base together, I'll say that much. I believe Disneyland Forward will have to meet or exceed what's happening in Tokyo. I hope so, man. We're watching the vision of Disney's ability, and that level of storytelling with Tokyo is just like nobody could compete. You can't compete with that. That's like just only Disney's going on that level of storytelling, but only Tokyo's doing it. Disneyland or Walt Disney World, we got Moana walkthrough thing. I went to Walt Disney World recently. I didn't even care to go in there. I was like, I'm going to go get a nap better. That's literally what happened. I chose a nap over going through Moana experience. I was like, I'm going to go get a nap. I don't need to go to this walk through water thing. Frozen. They cloned Frozen 2. Now that you mention it. Yep. But Tokyo did it better. They cloned it and made it better. Blog Mickey said Big Thunder is going down for a year at Magic Kingdom. Really? Let's go. Oh, yeah. Talk about Blog Mickey. Is there a way to like go to latest stories? I guess I go to his Twitter. That's probably the best way. Blog Mickey. So this story came out from blogmickey.com. And I was like, whoa, this really came out of nowhere. Do not hate on Moana. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying I'd rather go take a nap than do that experience on my last trip. And that thing was a brand new experience. Just didn't call my name, Dark Star. I will definitely do Moana experience on my next trip. But I didn't have much time, and it didn't call my name. Didn't call my name. Imagineering files permit for changes at Peter Pan's flight attraction in Magic Kingdom. A new permit has been filed by Walt Disney Imagineering for installation of set elements at Peter Pan's flight attraction in Magic Kingdom. The permit lists Inter-America Stage as the contractor and it has a standard expiration date of 1 year. Inter-America Stage has done countless installations for Disney over the years for new and refreshed attraction and shows. Most recently, they have been part of the Country Bear Jamboree reimagining. Wow, look at this beautiful photo from Blog Mickey right here. The permit doesn't list exactly what will be done as part of the work beyond install set elements. It's unclear if the work will be a refresh or replacement of current set pieces, or if they will be new set pieces as part of the work. Again, there's nothing on this permit to suggest what will be changing at Peter Pan's flights, but we'll keep an eye out in the coming weeks and months for any changes. Very interesting. You know, he keeps using this photo right here. If Peter Pan changes scenes in Walt Disney World, you best believe they're going to do the same thing to Disneyland. They're going to do the same thing. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I'm really curious how long that being Peter Pan being closed. That's a big deal out there in Florida. That's like a bummer to some people. Like that's what I was trying to do. This is my favorite ride. Going all the way to Florida, can't do my favorite ride. You're gonna hear that a lot. They spent so much effort on Moana, but it's really just for young kids. I haven't done it yet. I don't like Peter Pan at Walt Disney World compared to here at Disneyland. I personally like Walt Disney World's better. I could actually look at things. It's not like like, oh, there it goes. And there's like animatronic. There's more scenes. I like Florida's. I remember I called Danny when I got off the ride, and I was like, I finally did Peter Pan over there, and it was on another level. I really enjoyed it. Think we'll get something with Wreck-It Ralph or Oswald at Disneyland or Disney World. Oswald, no chance. As popular as people want to think Oswald is, he's not. In 2024, he's not. But Wreck-It Ralph, yes. I could totally see Wreck-It Ralph make some presence Either if they reimagine, like how they're doing Buzz Lightyear out there at one of the international parks, I could see Wreck-It Ralph take over. I don't think we'll lose Buzz, but I could see Wreck-It Ralph get just a brand new ride in California Adventure. I would imagine it'd be California Adventure Disneyland Forward. I don't think that would come to Disneyland. But yeah, I could see Wreck-It Ralph get something in Disneyland Forward. Can we get Wreck-It Ralph added to Paint the Night? I don't think he's in Paint the Night. Add Wreck-It Ralph to Paint the Night. It'd be so good. It's weird since most of that stuff is going into Peter Pan's section at Fantasy Springs. All right, I'm just reading back comments. I need Gambit Gumbo at DCA. Dude, we just need Gambit in Avenger Campus. A walking Gambit meet and greet. Do you think we get any new characters for Oogie Boogie? Yes, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I think the better question to ask is who's leaving? Who's leaving Oogie Boogie Bash? Who's most likely to leave Oogie Boogie Bash? Who's most likely to leave? I think for sure Madam Mim. I don't even know how she got a second year. Madam Mim, I think is a possibility of leaving. Judge Doom ain't coming back. There's just no way that gets 2 year. Yokai, I can see Yokai come back. It's super simple to set up. They're promoting San Francisco, which is a win-win for Disney. So, yeah, I could see Yokai come back. I almost feel like I need to write this down. Dr. Facilier didn't come back last year, right? Oh, man, I'm trying to think of all these Oogie Boogie stuff. Gosh, who was on the Oogie Boogie last year? It was Oogie Boogie. Oh, Corella DeVille. Maybe she leaves. She's been here like 3-4 years now. So maybe Corella DeVille changes. I think Corella DeVille and Madam Mim. Those are two that I could see leaving. Gosh, I guess... was there a meet and greet in Avenger Campus? What was her name? What was the... Gosh, all I keep thinking is Scarlet Witch, but what's the villain of Scarlet Witch? It was blah blah all along. What is... I can't think of it. Agatha. So, Agatha, Corella, and Madam Mim. So, those are 3 possibilities that could leave, but what replaces them? I don't know. Ernesto de la Cruz ain't going nowhere. Yokai, I can almost guarantee he ain't going nowhere. Oogie Boogie, obviously he ain't going nowhere. Who else is on this list that will not leave? Wasn't it the Tangled lady? She was here. I almost have a feeling she's going to stay. Yeah, those are my 3 that I think are going to leave. Agatha, Corella, Madam Mim. Those are maybe 3 new characters that could come. I can't speculate who could come. After they dropped Judge Doom, there's just no way to guess who's coming to Oogie Boogie. Like, you don't know. They dug a little deeper with that one. Nobody guessed Judge Doom. Anthony 20 month. Can it be HHN season already? I'm itching for some announcements. Dude, we all are, man. We all are. It's one of those. We're just in limbo right now. The only thing we could assure you, Anthony, when it comes to Horror Nights, we will get something by Midsummer Scream. So if we have to wait till Midsummer Scream, oh my gosh, the pain and agony of that. I have not heard any rumblings, like even a little whisper that like, oh, Horror Nights announcements cut. I have heard nothing, just crickets. But then again, Universal's all about the 60th anniversary of the studio tour, so that's kind of what they care about, and Fall Guy pre-show. So maybe when that kind of gets out of the loop in about a month, so maybe late May, early June, we could get something. It is what it is, dude. It's brutal. It's brutal, man. Same thing with Scary Farm. We need something from Scary Farm. Like, just announce the announcement again. That's all we need. We got a super chat from Endless Abyss. Put Sora with Kingdom Hearts Mickey, Donald, Goofy already. Let's do it. I'm really shocked that we haven't got Sora. It's pretty shocking. Because there's been a Kingdom Heart presence, I feel, for like at least 5 years. You're totally right. And this a bit. I don't know how we don't have Sora. That's crazy. It's crazy when you think about it, because we've had Kingdom Heart Goofy, Donald, and Mickey. We've had them for a while now. I want to say like 5 years. Were they there the first Oogie Boogie? I almost want to say yeah. Or they were there the second Oogie Boogie. I don't even remember when Oogie Boogie started, but it's been here for a minute. It's been here for too long, honestly. I agree, Endless Abyss. That's all I could say. Thank you for the super chat. What about Magnifico? That's a good villain. It's a good villain. I'm cool with Magnifico. I wish Magnifico would just come in general for anybody to meet. Not just for Oogie Boogie. Is Magnifico really going to move the scale at a Oogie Boogie? Like, Magnifico! I'm going to buy my Oogie Boogie ticket now. Judge Doom with the Toon shoe was legit traumatizing. It was cool to see though. It's all theme. Cruella DeVille's stage setup and loud rock music is pretty cool. No, I'm not saying her meet and greet's not cool. It's just she's been here a while. I want to say like 3 years, 4 years. She's been here a minute, man. It's time to bring something else. I would go to Oogie Boogie again if they announced Sora, 100%. Yeah, Sora would bring a crowd. Kingdom Hearts has a really awesome fan base, so I do not doubt it. We hit 100 likes. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Now, I've been saving for the RIP tour since January. Get at least $400. RIP tours are not cheap. I think Agatha's coming back. Marvel Studios posted on Twitter hinting at her return for Oogie Boogie. Did they really? When they do that? Marvel Studios? There you go. Agatha ain't going nowhere. Oh, man. Agatha. You know, I'm just going to be honest, though. Agatha has been great. The person that plays Agatha at Oogie Boogie, she brings it. I believe that's Agatha. Like, she makes me believe that that's a real life Agatha Harkness. There you go. That's the first announcement from Marvel Studios. That's your first Oogie Boogie. You can confirm it right there. Confirmed. I almost feel like putting that on my Instagram. I'm gonna put that right now. Agatha Harkness. I'm gonna put that right now on my Instagram. Put Agatha coming back to Oogie Boogie Bash. $2024. Let's see what people say on the Instagram. They're gonna go crazy. Agatha TV show coming out too. There's been so many delays and changes for that. Is it really happening? Is it really happening? Is Agatha's show really going to happen this year? Can't wait for Midsummer Scream. Any recommendations on how to start the day at Midsummer? Very good question, my friend. Very good question. Let's go to Midsummer Scream. Midsummer Scream. I haven't been to the website in a long time. What is it looking like? Midsummer Scream is a horror convention, Halloween horror convention. It's so much fun. July 26th to the 28th, Long Beach Convention Center. You could already buy your tickets if you really want, or if you want now. And I think you get a discount if you buy them now because it's early. Featured guest Bob Gurr. The Black Phone cast is going to be there. Okay. Oh, Megan cast too. Wow. Very cool. I'm guessing they're going to add a lot more to these lineups and stuff as time goes on. My best recommendation, if you are going to Midsummer Scream, is you have to prioritize what you want to do. Are you trying to do shopping? Are you trying to do panel? Because there's a lot of panels that they do. Many different things. Like, it's not just horror nights, scary farm, et cetera, et cetera. They do a lot of panels where they're actually like entertainment. They even got a drag show. I've gone to a drag show every Midsummer Scream, as crazy as that sounds, and it's been a lot of fun. A lot of it, obviously very adult. Don't be taking no kids to that. But you have to know what you want to do, because Midsummer Scream is definitely overwhelming because there's just so much to do. My best advice of like how to attack, trying to manage your day here at Midsummer Scream, list out the panels that you want to do, and then you have to ask yourself, do I have to show up early to this? Because a lot of these panels fill up very fast and you don't fit. There's no room for you. It's just the way it works. I would save merch as the last thing you do. At the end of the day, you're just like, you're done with everything you wanted to do merch. Don't waste a lot of time in merch. Obviously walk the floors and get an idea, but merch is like, to me, merch is like the lowest on the list, because I go there to do the panels and Hall of Shadow. Those are like the main things I want to do. Panels, Hall of Shadow. That's where I fall. I fall in that category. I want to see the Cabaret Macabre. They're freaking awesome to watch. I want to watch Horror Nights panel, Scary Farm panel. This time, shockingly, Six Flags panel could be a banger this year. So that's where I fall. And then Hall of Shadows, I could just hang out in there all damn day. Monsters walking everywhere, really cool displays, and just surround. And they do a slider show over there. It's just so much fun. All right, all right. Let's see what the Instagram people. I feel like I get feedback right away. I feel like I get feedback right away on Instagram. Like, are people feeling it? Not feeling it? Let's go to Agatha. I guess it was her all along. All right, all right, all right. We got a couple posts. So I feel like people are happy. People are no one's like upset about Agatha coming again for Oogie Boogie. Mm-mm-mm. I'm just checking right now, seeing any other news has come through. I feel like there's just so much that's coming through these like last couple days. Um, could we see any drastic changes to Scary Farm or Fright Fest this year with them being merged? I don't think so. I don't think so. Um, like what can we really point at to be like, look, Knott's and Six Flags really changed this? The one thing I guess you could pinpoint since they've merged is food prices have gone up tremendously. Like Six Flags, I don't know if I put it on my Twitter, but you're looking at like chicken strip meal being like $18 to $25 as your lunch meal at Six Flags. Like what the hell? Why are chicken strips $18 to $25? Like yeah, I feel like rich people are the ones going to Six Flags these days. Same thing with Knott's. You got a slice of pizza and like a side salad is like $17 now. What? I guess Disney's in the same boat, right? They got a $9 pizza slice. Um, that's the only thing I could really pinpoint. I don't think there's any changes really that like Cedar Fair really made an impact on this. Like I'm not gonna. I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to pinpoint something like that. I will say Scream Break to me personally was a lot of fun. It was like a one-time thing. I didn't want to go second time, but one time was a lot of fun, and I thought they did a great job with that. But Fright Fest, I went a lot last year. Fright Fest, it won me over. The clowns out there are freaking awesome. The scare zones are fun. Neat fact: the comic book Agatha wasn't a full bad guy. She even babysitted the Fantastic Four kids. Maybe she's not full bad guy either. This reminds me of that Wreck-It Ralph quote. Wreck-It Ralph quote. What is that quote? Oh man. It reminds me of that bad guy quote. I'm bad and that's good. I will never be good and that's not bad. There's no one I'd rather be than me. This is known as the bad guy affirmation. No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. I think it was Zangief. Was it Zangief? The Zangief quote. Was it Zangief? I forgot who it was. I haven't seen. Man, it makes me want to watch Wreck-It Ralph. Just because you bad guy doesn't mean you bad. She had ties to Wanda long before that in the comics. I believe it. I'm not the most familiar with Agatha, but I enjoyed WandaVision. It to me, it wasn't something I really loved until I feel like a rewatch. Like a rewatch really like, oh, okay, a lot of stuff I missed here, and it kind of makes more sense. She was mischievous, still caused trouble at times. Well, we're going to get a show that's dedicated to her. I really hope they flesh out her character. Mondo, that was the villain's group motto for Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, was it? Yeah, it was something like that. Wreck-It Ralph quotes. I love reading movie quotes. It's so much fun. Uh, 10 best quotes from Wreck-It Ralph. I wonder what's number one. Yeah, it had to have been the bad guy. I'm bad, and that's good. I'll never be good, and that's not bad. There's no one I'd rather be than me. Oh, man. I'm just reading some of these quotes. When is Tiana show coming out? We're getting a ride soon. Who knows, dude? I don't know where I heard it or read it, but they said it could possibly get the Moana treatment, where instead of being a show, they're just going to develop it into a movie. And that Tiana number 2. I was really hoping that they would coincide the Disney Plus show with the ride coming out. Obviously, doing stuff like that is very successful. We saw Super Mario Bros. Movie come out with Super Nintendo World being activated and open at Universal Studios Hollywood. That was nothing but success. I just read an article too recently that Super Mario's was the most profitable movie last year, which I still can't believe that. Us Super Mario fans, we're just winning. We're winning, man. More's to come. You best believe more of those Mario Universe movies are coming. We got a hello. JT Wusky fan, what's up? Will you go live again if this meeting ends at an early time? I don't know, Peter. You know that's going to be late. Tonight, I will be playing Magic the Gathering. Hopefully eating pizza. I can't say that too loud because my girlfriend's like, what? You're going to be eating pizza? Oh, no, we're cooking a pizza. What am I talking about? Yeah, I'll be eating pizza no matter what. I forgot about a Trader Joe pizza. I just want pizza. I've been craving a pizza so bad for like a week. 15 minutes until Disneyland Forward. Should we stay live? No way. There's no way that Disneyland Forward meeting takes that long. Wait, didn't the NBA start? I think the NBA, did they start playing already? Who's even playing today? The Cavs against the Celtics. Damn, Celtics are going off. Holy macaroni. Jaylen Brown, 15 points already. Damn. Oh, my Lanta. Celtics are winning 42-34 the start of the second quarter. It's Mitchell. What's his name? Devin Mitchell from Cavaliers. He's like the only one scoring. Yeah, Cavaliers have no chance in that playoff game. No chance. It's crazy. Damn, should we stay live? I guess we only have 15 minutes, right? Let me see if I could bring that up. Is it Anaheim Council meeting, I think it's called? Anaheim Council. I think they went live. Yeah, they're live already. There's nothing to show right now. When is this supposed to happen? First of all, their last live that they did was like, honestly, it felt like 12 hours. So maybe this doesn't happen fast. Jamie Lynn says, I told you, Celtics, Timberwolves. Dude, I'm telling you, Jamie Lynn, the Celtics have no chance. No chance at taking down the Wolves. It's just formally vote right. Yeah, it shouldn't be like a long thing. Stay live. Okay, we'll stay live. 13 minutes, I guess. We have 13 minutes. It officially starts at 5. Okay. I just DM'd you a link to Peter Pan ride video. One of the Japan news stations released it. Oh my Lanta. Really? Where'd you DM, like on Instagram or YouTube's? Damn, they posted that? Wow. Man, I can't believe we could see man. I really want to show this video of Peter Pan's flight, but I'm always scared of Japan because I feel like Japan and those theme parks will copy strike you so fast. I see that wow. So let me just give my reaction to what I just watched, which is Peter Pan ride. This Peter Pan ride really reminds me. It reminds me of like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That's really what it reminds me. It's just a screen based ride. I haven't seen the full ride. It's just this looks like a 30-minute like snippet of the ride, but it's just really reminiscent of what is it called? Mickey and Minnie's. It gives me the vibe of a Mickey and Minnie's. The mountain. Let's see. I guess there's like a full POV too of this ride. Someone's posted. Okay, I'm looking at more photos of. I'm looking at more photos of the Peter Pan ride. It looks really cool. There's like physical set, but it's screen based still. It's like a lot of Lost Boys, I guess you could say. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that the Peter Pan ride is giving that like Spider-Man over there at Islands of Adventure Universal. Like it's feeling like that kind of ride, which is not bad. You know, freaking Spider-Man ride is incredible over there. I would ride that thing as many times as I can. It's so much fun. I would show that, Peter, but I feel like I don't know what Tokyo Disney wants to be shown on the internet. I'll comment on it though. This looks amazing. Can't wait to see a full POV. Yeah, I don't think I'll show anything here of this Peter Pan ride just yet. But yeah, it looks cool. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun to ride. Kids are gonna love it. Did you see the movement in the ride vehicle? Yeah, it's looking like Transformers. It's pretty much Transformers, but Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. The Zootopia ride that debuted recently looked like a very much carbon copy of Runaway Railway. Yeah, it's probably the same ride, just different layout or theming. So on the agenda, Disney Forward is the start of the meeting. Okay, cool. Is it really cool? You feel like you're both sailing and flying at the same time? I want to see a full ride through before I even think of judging it. We'll see. It's really weird how a Frozen ride and Tangle ride were all about physical things. And Peter Pan, they're like screens. It's just crazy. Feels like a better version of Back to the Future. Man, that doesn't remind me of Back to the Future. This Peter Pan ride reminds me of Mickey and Minnie's. That's all I think about when I see that ride. It just reminds me of Mickey and Minnie's. It kind of reminds me more of a Ratatouille. Like a Ratatouille. Looks cool. Hopefully we get a lot more coverage of this Peter Pan ride. I'm shocked how much filming is being allowed at Tokyo right now. Disney Sea. Is spoilers galore. It's crazy. It's wild. All right, 7 more minutes. We got 7 minutes. Got 7 minutes until Anaheim Council meeting. Super chat, Christopher. I will be at Tokyo Disney at the end of June. Dude, you're there at the heart of that celebration. I don't know if this has been something that's been talked about, but does Fantasy Springs have a nighttime spectacular coming? I feel like I've heard nothing about a nighttime spectacular, but it seems kind of weird that they got all this expansion of land, all these cool properties from Frozen, Tangled, and Peter Pan, and a new hotel. Is there no nighttime experience or a nighttime spectacular? Nothing's coming of that nature? Does anybody know? That's one thing I was like, I feel like I haven't read anything about that. So maybe there isn't. Peter Pan's more about the imagination and children never growing up. So I get the screen use. I'm not complaining. It looks cool to me. I just thought it was weird that like they went full animatronic physical set on the other 2 rides, and then Peter Pan, they're just like, we're going screens. You're gonna watch Amazing Spider-Man? That's in the theater? What? Have a good day, Ian. Amazing Spider-Man. Is that really in the theater? One thing I noticed is Universal starting to use less screens. Yeah, they're getting to the point where even their marketing, there's no screens on Donkey Kong. While Disney's starting to use more screens. Like they flip-flop. Yeah, dude, we noticed that too. Web Slingers, Rise of the Resistance, Smuggler's Run. What other ride came to life recently? Ratatouille. That just got a lot of screens. Yeah, a lot of screens for Disney. A lot of screens. Spider-Man in the theater? Yeah, that's right. Amazing Spider-Man. Wow. Not many theaters, but it's in the theater. You could even watch Amazing Spider-Man for $5 in some places. Very cool. Wow. It's funny that like, oh, we can watch that in the theater. I could just turn on Disney Plus. I think has it right now. Sony's been re-releasing all Spider-Man movies each Monday. Hey, when is No Way Home? I would love to watch that in the theater again. I think it's kind of funny. Tokyo Disneyland has the original Peter Pan attraction, and Disney Sea has Peter Pan attraction. They're like, give us more Peter Pan. That's pretty much what Tokyo said. Give us more. We want more Peter Pan. Let's see. All right. What's up, Antonio? Hey, Milo, did you hear about Autopia ride closing 2026? Uh, they made a new theme called Wreck-It Ralph ride. I have not heard that. Where though? There's a lot of Autopias. Where'd you hear? Where did you hear that? Mission Breakout has screens. Yep, that's. But I can't fault Mission Breakout because Tower of Terror already had screens. You know what I mean? They just had all three Tobys last month. I want to watch No Way Home again. That'd be cool. In theater experience with No Way Home. Next Avenger ride bet has screens. Yep. It's gonna look exactly like Peter Pan. It's gonna be the same ride. All right. 2 more minutes. They have nothing going on. It's just that's what it looks like. Like this shouldn't take more than 20 minutes, right? Everybody vote one more time. Okay, Disney, build your Disneyland forward. That's what we're waiting. Everybody that's in the live, we're just waiting for. We're just waiting for Disneyland Anaheim Council meeting. No Way Home is getting re-released. Okay, cool. Yeah, I will definitely be watching that. I'll definitely be watching that. I only assume this Anaheim Council meeting shouldn't take that long because, like, isn't this just an approval of the approval? Like, we're just kind of revisiting, like, do we all really agree that Disneyland Forward should be done? Yes. It was 7-0. It wasn't even like a 6-1. It was 7-0. Literally 7-0. It's 5. Are they going to do anything? I don't know if anything's going to happen here. Are we even sure this starts at 5? We'll give it to 5:10. They don't start by 5:10. We're going to fire it down. I think we're done. We're done. Done for the day. One thing I just saw right now is the butterbeer ice cream bar that came to Universal. I gotta try that. I keep forgetting that was the thing because, recently they dropped all the ice cream, but there's like an ice cream bar. I don't know what makes that different, but I want to try it. Definitely want to try it. I said that they were discussing some legal issues from Disney Food Blog. Said Wreck-It Ralph ride Tokyo Disneyland. Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph. I could have sworn is taking over their like Astro Blasters. I thought that's what I did not hear. Autopia. I don't think there's an Autopia being transformed or reimagined into Wreck-It Ralph. I don't think that's a thing. At least I don't recall reading that. You could be right, but I haven't read that anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Do I have to hit refresh or something? Their chat's off too, so it's not like we could talk to somebody. It probably won't start on time. It will start though. Yeah, we'll give it like 10 minutes. We'll see what's up. See what's up with this. Yeah, Astro Blasters. Yeah, I didn't hear anything about Autopia closing anywhere. Only thing we know about Autopia is going to get electrification. They didn't really say like if it's fully electric vehicle or if it's like a hybrid version. But Autopia will get electrification of some sort. At least at Disneyland. I don't know about Walt Disney World what they're going to do over there. I've never been to Tokyo. It looks amazing though. Everything Tokyo is just unbelievable. They have such a great theme park over there. All right. Yeah, I don't think this city council is going to start anytime soon. All right, I'm going to end this here. I got some dinner to cook, some pizza to make, and we'll follow up. Hopefully, some good news. There's no weird stuff happening with this Disneyland Forward boat. Hopefully, it all goes through, and we could really start talking Disneyland Forward because it's real. We just need the budget to come now from Disney's side and construction to start happening at some point in time. So things are going to get really juicy from theme park community with Disneyland Forward. It's just going to be amazing. Avatar Land could truly be a possibility. If I was on the council, I'd stop all the proceedings and conditionally approve Disneyland Forward only if they bring back Fast Pass. Right? We're not moving forward with this vote as long as there's this lightning lane thing. But have a good rest of your evening, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And it's always fun chatting with you guys. So thank you. Love y'all. We're firing it down.